The topic for the day is what's one family or culture tradition you'd keep and one you'd change? I think for me, one that I would keep is the emphasis on education. I think the Asian culture of focusing on educating yourself, doing good in school, putting effort in learning new things has definitely been very helpful in getting me to where I am today. One thing I'd like to change is this idea that your parents are somehow just above you and you're not equal to them. I think that is really damaging in terms of building a solid relationship with your children. Personally, I can tell a story about this. I actually asked my mom specifically on am I equal to you as a person? And her answer was very obvious. Her answer was no, you're never going to be equal to me because I'm your mom. I gave birth to you and you're always going to be my son, therefore beneath me. And I understand why she has that opinion. I mean, for one, she was raised like that. And she told me a story where she wanted to go out with this person and my grandpa didn't like it and eventually she had to give that up. So obviously it's drilled into her. But also just coming from like an Asian tradition and culture, that's how they establish order in society. By having kids following their parents, you make sure that the people are orderly and conform to society. So I get it. I understand why. But I think there's trade-offs. I mean, one huge trade-off is you're never going to build a very solid relationship with your children by just playing the card of, well, I'm your parent, therefore you must respect me and you must listen to me. And I think in the West, there's a bigger emphasis on almost treating your children as friends as they grow up. Obviously when they're little toddlers, you have to discipline them and teach them. But as they grow up, they become teenagers, they're in their 20s, 30s. You really want to treat them as equal. You want to respect their opinion. You want to state your opinion. You want to advise them and recommend ways that, we should conduct ourselves, things that work for you, but you don't dictate it. And sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you have to realize that they're going to do something that you disagree with and they might hurt themselves, but still allowing them and respecting them to make that decision for themselves. And, that's, at the end of the day, that's the only way people will learn. So to reiterate, I think one thing I definitely want to keep is the emphasis on education, working hard, and really putting in the effort to educate yourself. And one thing I'd get rid of is this idea that your parents are somehow just above you, and that's just how it is. And that's about it.